Hi everybody, this is Todd with the daily video. Hope you're having a great day today. We are completed now with the presidential elections. They're now over, so we can move on to something else, something that we can look at that is going to maybe hopefully let us focus on our trading, making sure that we are doing those things that can help us succeed and become financially successful with our trading. Obviously, today the news is going to revolve around the whys and why nots and what fors of all the election. So you can read all you want about what's going on with that. In the stock market, pre-market, the futures are down fairly strong. Dow futures down 129, S&P down 13, NASDAQ down 28. So the market is showing some displeasure with what happened. And so that's what we're seeing there. Gold today ran up sharply. We're up above 1725 today. And so we saw a rise in that. Oil's about where it was, mid 80s. So that's what we're seeing there. And we saw some pretty big movements on the currency side of things, where we had some running up and then some running down. And so the dollar was strengthening with throughout the evening. So you'll hear all kinds of things and reasons why. Just remember that we don't trade the news. We don't trade the economics. We trade the charts and what we see happening on the charts. And when we look at the simple trading method, we want to keep it as simple as possible and look for those setups that happen when they do happen. As far as news goes, the rest of this week, we do have on Thursday, tomorrow, the interest rate decisions for Europe, the interest rate decisions for London, the British pound there. We've got trade balances in the U.S. coming out. And then we end the week with kind of a quiet week, not a whole lot going on, consumer sentiment, those types of things. So just be prepared for the markets to be a little more volatile. And if we have volatility in the markets, we need to use precautions with what we're doing. Now, let's talk about the simple trading method. One, we need to, and let's see if we can make this a little bit bigger so that you can see it a little bit clearer. We'll even bold it so it looks nice and dark. We're going to take into consideration the trend. And all we want to do is be able to decide if it's up or down. And that's going to give us the direction that we're going to focus in our trading. Second thing is we want to look for resistance or support. Excuse me. And we want the markets, what we're trading, to pull back towards that, counter to the direction of the trend. So if the trend is moving up, we want the price to move back down to support and get ready to bounce up off of it. If it's in a downtrend, we want the price to move up to resistance and start to come off of that. Thirdly, we want to look for the HH3 or LL3 to show our entry points. And so we want to keep it as simple as possible. We don't want to overthink what is happening in the markets. We don't want to overthink the charts. We want to keep it and be focused on trading what works well for us. And if we can trade that simple trading method and forget about all the other things that are going on in the markets from a news standpoint, from an economic standpoint, the charts are going to tell us what to do, when to get in. And I want to leave you with a keyword for the day, we'll call it focus. I want you guys to start becoming focused on what you're doing. Using the simple trading method to focus in on the rules for entries and the rules for exits to be able to become proficient and successful with your trading. Focus in on learning the rules, when to enter and when to exit, and put the blinders on to all the other nonsense that's going on around us. So with that, we'll wrap it up. Be cautious. Use good risk management if there are trades that you see, and we'll let the presidential effect kind of settle down before we get too excited about doing some actual trades. So until tomorrow, everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.